Hey guys, um, good afternoon. I found this weird, oh god, such a long, I'm still not even to the end, so long. Um, it's a, it's a case and it's got all of this stuff attached and, I found this up here, juvenile number. Okay, this is supposedly Mobile Manor. Remember, Mobile Manor was on those documents I found down in San Diego against Isabel Douglas, where it said any Caucasian woman with unknown eye color could be detained. And it was detention documents claiming that the person lived in a mobile home. Okay, so if they live in a mobile home, then the incident of arrest or breaking, no-knock warrants or whatever can just go anywhere with that person, right? This is in Florida. And Florida is where the Guantanamo Bay operates out of Florida, out of Miami, a place called Chrome Detention Center. Even though they say Guantanamo is located in Cuba, most of the documents I found do not say that. But what is weird is this person, they're saying, okay, so dispatch address, Vagabond. And it kept saying Vagabond in all of these documents. So what they're saying, they strip the person of any rights under the MK Ultra program so that they don't have rights to their own earnings. Now, are these people stateless? And are they trying to eradicate the race that is coming from the Basque country? Because that is the only place I can determine. There's probably some other places that are stateless, but and then, create birth records where it looks like I was born in the UK and born in Los Angeles. I'm not really sure, but this Mobile Manor struck me as odd. NSA 62 struck me as odd. Juvenile number struck me as odd. Dating violence. This is weird. There's a bunch of numbers on here that are just odd. And I'll just go. So if you look at NSA, let me see if I can look at. I didn't look up NSA, but usually I have to look up this and then the juvenile number, right? So the juvenile number is 201, event number 201, pandemic, right? And then all of these numbers. And then these are, I think, witnesses. To the crime. Type, other, LE officer. Address, 100 Bush Boulevard, Sanford. So you can look that up. It also gives 101 Bush, right? And this NSA 62, I haven't looked it up. But again, the vagabond is because the people are, what is a vagabond, right? People are, let's see. A person who moves from place to place without a permanent home and often without a regular means of support. One who is without a settled home, an idle, worthless stroller from place to place, without fixed habitation or visible means of earning an honest livelihood. Well, if you're in an internment camp, there's something else I found on this. There's something weird I found. Let me show you this. Okay. 117, vagabond. Chain and Sickle, Vagabond. This is weird, right? Vagabond Brewing. There was one I found that said jazz on it. I want to see if I can find it. Episode 117. "117 Rock." One of these said 117 Vagabond. Oh, it's not here, but anyway, I did find it. So, hang on. This is another thing, the Death Row Records, that I found this very odd, that a pedestrian was killed on the date that I was injured at Lasky Clinic. And that date was, when you look up Death Row Records, this is why I'm saying they're giving people the death penalty without telling them. Death Row Records, there's this major event. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. Stooge Night. Okay, posted January 29th. And then it goes to Departments of Corrections and a list of inmates, but they're changing people's name. So, yeah, this one too has the same date. Death Row Records might be in here. But then there's another person that died. A pedestrian. '51 pickup. You have to look at these all for codes, right? National and commercial space, right? So 51 pickup is, they're trying to eradicate races. They're not trying to preserve the race. They're trying to eradicate certain races. And I just find this is really odd. And I don't, no offense if you believe this happened. I just don't know that. I think there's a lot that we see. 17 is Q. Knight surrendered and was booked on suspicion of murder. I don't know if it's just hard to consider these things when you see something like this. Okay, there's so much stuff in here that talks about blood and sampling and cutting, and it's like, well, how much did they cut from this person that's supposedly a juvenile, right? Juvenile number. Here's a different juvenile number. NSA 62. So let me see what NSA 62 is. Export trade and antitrust. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out. But I do find the subdivision Mobile Manor to be odd. Very odd. Let me see if I can find the one. I'll show you all the cutting and the juvenile number. But they're claiming it's a person who murdered somebody. And, but so why would they have a juvenile number? I mean, they're not saying she's of. And also capital punishment, collateral regional counsel. I find that weird. And then they're saying that the attorneys can call, but they're redacting it. And this is right around the date. Everything that was redacted, it said that they were going to do. I found a lot of things in telemedicine, and I don't know if people are calling in and having somebody else do the work, or I don't know why it's called telemedicine, but so it's also saying that, okay, she's a juvenile, but this is her birth date, so it just doesn't make any sense. How is she a juvenile? See, she has a juvenile number right here. I want to find the one. Oh, yeah, here. So they're cutting, these are cutting from CC5. I believe that's the spine. Cutting. You can look these up. CC7, B. I mean, they're cutting. They're taking swabs from something. And then they're redacting the location of the call, like who called the emergency in, right? They're redacting that. ME, I thought was medical examiner, but I don't know what this is. Then they're taking a swab from this person. DNA extracts from, I don't know if these are what these are. JG21AD, JG76B2, are they from different people? I don't know. DNA extracts, I mean, cutting, again, cutting, claiming it's a towel. Because they can also take out muscle, you know, when they're doing this. So again, Vagabond Way in Mobile Manor. I just find that to be weird. I just wanted to show you this.